Hello, I'm Teegan at Simply for Strings. Today I'm going to show you how to use a humidifier. So we're going to use a Violin Viola humidifier today, but the concepts we go through are applicable for cello and double bass as well. You will obviously just need to buy the cello or the double bass humidifier as they're a lot larger. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to remove your humidifier from the packet, and basically this is just rubber with a sponge on the inside. So we want to soak the entirety of the sponge. So we're going to pop the whole thing in some water there. And the sponge will soak it up. You can probably leave that there for 20-30 seconds just till it starts doing its thing. And you can sort of feel that it's a little bit more squeezy. Okay, that's good to go. Let's get our violin. Okay, the next thing to do is we're going to remove our humidifier from the water, and we want to just use a dry cloth to rub off any excess. So I'm just using some paper towel there. And the reason we want to get rid of the excess is we don't want any water droplets on the violin varnish itself. And then all we have to do is pop this end into any of the holes of the violin, and just keep feeding it through. There is a bit of a twisty action that you may need to use. And then the plug at the end there just sits there. And that's all you have to do. It really is that simple. That will help the violin become moisturized. So if the humidity is very low, the possibility of the timber cracking and warping is actually quite high. So for the humidifier to do its job, it just needs to sit in there, and the water from the humidifier will moisten up the timbers of the violin. And that's all you have to do. You probably have to do that a couple of times a week if it is very low humidity. The humidity range we ideally want is between 40 and 60%. To remove your humidifier after a certain amount of time, you'll be able to tell because it's dry. All you have to do is pull it out. Store it somewhere safe and dry, and then if you want to use it again, just use the same method with the water. Another thing to consider is buckets full of water around the room, whether you're in a classroom setting or in your practice room at home. And the reason being is that the air, if the humidity is low, will suck up the water and therefore create moisture. And the instruments in that room will therefore be much more comfortable. I know when we have low humidity here in store, we do the same thing, and it just helps with instruments not to crack. They're much more comfortable, they stay in tune longer. It's just a very, very cost-effective way to manage the issue of fluctuating humidity throughout the year, especially in Australia. So I hope that helps. That's my humidifier. That's a violin and viola one. As you can see, you can pop it into any hole of the violin as well. So any of these on either side is completely fine. It doesn't matter which one it goes into. A lot of people generally do the side down here opposite the sound post side, just so it's easier to feed the humidifier into. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, just let us know. We're more than happy to help, either on phone or email or video call. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.